For no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Tell yourself Deuteronomy 28, I am the head and not the tail. Tell yourself Psalm 18, the Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. Tell yourself Psalm 20, some trust in chariots and some trust in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord. Tell yourself Romans 8:37, we are more than conquerors through him that loved us.
You have got to encourage yourself. That's what you've got to do. And that was what that video was all about at the opening of the show. We are so excited to be able to welcome April Lyons to the program tonight. But first, we got to say hello to girlfriend Peggy. What's going on, Queen?
Nothing much. How are you?
I'm doing great, darling. How are you feeling today?
Oh, I'm trying to put on a brave face today.
Yes, I know.
I got a big smile on my face, but you know what's going on.
Yes. Did you want to share at all?
Well, I lost my mother on Monday. She passed away quietly through the night, and discovered Monday morning that she had expired. And so we're dealing with the settling downs of everything, and we'll be having a ceremony for her on this Saturday. So this really, I mean, like I say, until you've lost a mother, you don't know what it feels like, and
Yeah.
it's quite it's quite a different feeling. But one day at a time, one step at a time. I thank God for my mother. She was a strong woman. She was a single mother of four once her and my dad split up, and she did everything. She went to school. She worked 2 part-time jobs. She had a 30-year career as an LPN at the hospital. She was really what you would call a super strong woman, and she raised some beautiful kids. And I thank God I was a product of what she instilled in me, and I am who I am today because of her. So a lot of my self-esteem is in some of the things that my mother used to say. Things that she used to say to me as a young girl. And I'm a big, beautiful woman, and I always attributed that to, she always said, carry your self like a size 4, even though you're 24. So I understood that early. And I knew that being a big girl, I couldn't walk in the room and hide behind Sally because she was a size 6, and you were going to see me anyway. So I just carried that concept with me throughout my life. And I love the skin that I'm in, and I'm just happy and just blessed as a person to have had her being my mom. Yeah.
Most definitely. Well,
Yes.
I'm sure everybody will say, that they you have their most sincere condolences. Most of us who are in this age bracket have had that experience of losing a parent, and it's not easy at all,
Right.
no matter what. So
Right.
we got love for you, girlfriend Peggy, and
Yes.
we have love for you, and just appreciate you pushing all the way through to
Yes.
be on the, to do the thing tonight like we do all the time.
Like we do all the time. I just want to say thank you so much for being so supportive and always checking on me. And so many other people reached out to say, give their condolences and things like that. And I just really love and appreciate everybody for, just being there and during this time.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
most definitely. We've got Raw Talkers already in the building tonight. We're going to welcome somebody new. Exquisite is in the building. Hey, baby, what's going on? Nice to have you here with us. Um, we
Yes.
certainly appreciate you. It's good to see you. And Joy Clark in the building.
Hey, Joy.
Sending you strength. Yes. Hi, Joy. Thank you. Sending
Beautiful
you
queen.
strength in this particular time. Um, Shirley, our one of our original Raw talkers, Shirley Walker.
Yeah.
Um, deepest sympathy to you. She says, girlfriend,
Thank
she
you.
feels your pain. She knows. She
Yeah.
understands. And baby brother in the building, Ricardo Bragg's in the building.
Yes. Hey, Ricardo,
Yes,
one of
darling.
our
So happy
kings.
to have you here. And we just and he says he's sending up prayers for you and your family too. So
Thank you.
you know
Thank you so much.
that
It's so
that's a good
appreciated.
thing. That's a good thing. And
Yes.
you know, Exquisite says that he too is sorry for your loss.
Thank
Um,
you.
because you sure do feel it, and sometimes it takes a minute for it to hit you. You know.
Yeah, it's
Um,
still sinking in. It's not really it still all seem kind of dreamy right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's sort of surreal, right?
Hmm.
It's like,
It's like a shock is like it's happened, it's real, but the mind accepting it is just a slow process.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, we understand that. And you know, you don't really know until the day you go um to call that person, you know, because you're accustomed to talking to them or, you know, or
Hmm.
whatever, and you go to
Hmm.
do something and, you know,
Like,
so
uh,
um
yeah,
yes, it's like,
I
oh,
can't I can't call her, right?
can't call her.
But, yeah, but I look at it as not just losing a mother here on earth, but gaining an angel in heaven that's going to be out there watching over me. And so that's my comfort, and knowing that I
Yes,
have one more heavenly angel just looking over my shoulder, looking out for me. Yeah,
that's
so.
right. That's
Hmm.
right. Most definitely you do have that. And that's
Yeah.
an advantage.
Hmm.
That's an advantage anytime
Yeah.
you have it. So it's a good thing. Well, Queen, you look absolutely stunning tonight.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
stunning. And you know, we just love to see Peggy's head wraps. There's nobody does it like she does, you know. And it, you know, it's not conventional, it's not the standard thing. And the big thing is always to figure out what Peggy used to wrap her hair. Was it a tablecloth runner or a shower curtain? Was it a dress or a blouse? You know, what is it? So your best guess out there, what, because she's not conventional. All right. So she's going to use something unconventional, and then she's going
Usually.
to two or three things. Then she's going to adorn it. So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that maybe what you have on there tonight is a dress.
Hmm.
Am I close?
Nah. It's
Anybody can't get?
conventional. It's a giveaway when I tell you it's conventional.
Oh, okay. That means it's a real scarf.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're so unaccustomed to it to be an actual scarf. I'm thinking, oh my God, it's got to be a dress or a pair of leggings or a blouse or a shirt or something, but it's an actual scarf, and
Yeah.
it's beautiful. You've wrapped it or put the twist on it on the front a little bit different, and is that baby's breath coming up out the top? So you added
Yes.
flowers tonight.
Yes.
We,
I've had some flowers from somebody brought me flowers, and it was a beautiful thing of baby's breath. And I said, you know what? I really would like to use that before it go bad. And so I took it and I incorporated it in the wrap tonight.
it is
And
beautiful.
yeah, kind of, weddingish a little bit, but like I said, it's just different. Want to do something a little different.
Hello, Monique. Hi, beautiful.
Hey,
Hey,
beautiful
Mo.
queen.
Welcome to the fray, baby. Welcome to the fray. Yes. Okay. A little angel's breath up there. Yes.
Yes, for
Very
my
nice.
angel.
Very nice. So
Hmm.
it's a scarf, and then there's the brooch, of course, because we have to have the queen represented. The queen always represents
Little
with her
brooch.
crown. And
Yeah.
right, and then the rhinestone in embellishment is a bracelet.
Yeah, it could be a bracelet or a choker or
or
one of those
choker.
sneaky type of things. Yeah.
Yeah, so however you want to wrap it, that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good
Yeah.
thing. That's a really
So
good
yeah,
thing.
just
I'm like you, girlfriend Peggy. You know, I always tease Peggy about her left breast. I said it's so disobedient. It's always like trying to jump out in front of the other titty and get the most attention. You don't know
right.
what I'm talking about, girlfriend Peggy, because they don't know. They don't know. You can lower the camera a little bit and let it,
Ain't
and let
much
them
to
see.
show tonight. Ain't much to
But you
show,
see
but
how
you can tell it.
she pushing the other one out the way. She's real bossy. And she likes the limelight. She always wants to be first.
Keeping
She
out.
can't
Yeah, she
never
always
let the
trying to
right
keep out
titty
there.
have no shine. She always
Yeah.
So I'm having that problem tonight, like a wardrobe issue or whatever. And Joy says everything has its purpose at every stage along the way. But yeah, so Peggy, we were sad to hear of the loss of your mother, and we are so happy that you, like I said, pushed through to be here tonight, and you look
Oh yes.
absolutely stunning, and she
Thank
is
you.
well represented through you tonight. Most definitely. She should be very proud of her beautiful baby girl.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Ricardo, that left titty is disobedient. Monique said that's why her husband likes to hug on us. Yeah, and that's interesting that because that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Like, do men? And she said yes, that she sends her condolences too, and she was sorry to hear about you losing your mother. Um,
Thank
but
you.
like, do men like big women? Do they like fat women? Do they like voluptuous women? You got people on social media now criticizing women of every size. If she's not a size 4 or a size 6, then she ain't shit. She don't matter. She doesn't rank in the sexual marketplace. Nobody wants her. They just want her for a good time, but they don't want her for anything else. And all of that kind of foolishness and nonsense. So we're talking tonight about healthy being sexy. And so something, look at that. Sometimes I just have to sometimes just because you weigh a little bit more than other people doesn't mean that you're not healthy or that you're not sexy. um Paula says she's sending her sympathy to you as well. Monique says her husband loves sexy, thick women. And let me tell you something, Monique is a model. She is tall, she is statuesque, she is shapely,
Beautiful.
she is beautiful.
Yes.
But
From head to toe.
she
Yes.
ain't got that going on up there like what you got going on, girlfriend Peggy. It is not happening. So and it's nice to know that your husband can get him a little hug, cop him a little feel, and you don't mind. She goes, oh, okay, it's all right, because he's coming home with me. You go over there and get your jolly, squeeze on him real quick, and get your ass back over here.
She
Ricardo,
nice.
he likes.
She extremely nice.
She is very nice, isn't she?
Yeah.
Ricardo says it's more cushion for the pushing, baby. I know that's right. Bringing out that. She said, please hug him up. Please do something for him. Yep, more cushion for the pushing. It's a luxury ride. But tonight, we have somebody who is all of that. Who is a plus size woman, who was sexy before, during, and after, who is coming on to show off her weight loss process and her progress, and to let you see just how fabulous she is, and what she has been able to do for herself in the past year. So we're going to take a look at her video one more time, and then we're going to bring on
4. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Tell yourself, Deuteronomy 28, I am the head and not the tail. Tell yourself, Psalm 18, the Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. Tell yourself, Psalm 20, some trust in chariots and some trust in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord. Tell yourself, Romans 8:37, we are more than conquerors through him that loved us.
Most definitely. You have to encourage yourself every day in every way, no matter what it is that you're trying to do. Y'all put your hands together in the virtual building and show your love for our friend, April Lyons. What's going on, boo?
Hello.
Hey, beautiful queen.
How you doing?
Good.
And my thoughts and prayers are with you, girlfriend Peggy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, beautiful.
Well, April, you are doing fantastic. The first time, let me see, we have some pictures of you from last year, okay? From last year, when I guess in January or so, you were
Yes.
at the 500-pound mark. Is that true?
Yes. Very true. Very true.
Mm.
And just as beautiful as can be.
And so then this is you at 450 pounds. And I want to tell you something. April always looks good. April always puts on the best. She never let her weight keep her from dressing up and looking sexy and being pretty all of the time. So now, and here we are in 2022, that's you in the same outfit and it looks a lot different. You're not filling it out the same way. So tell us what you've been doing and what's happening.
Oh my God. I just been living, and I said today or yesterday, this is the happiest I ever been. And truly it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to save your own life. You know, it's like you in the swimming pool and somebody saved you and you say, thank you. But when God gives you the courage and the ability to save your own life and want to save your own life, it's a blessing. It's just a blessing. And I've been putting in some work. And I just take it one day at a time. And I'm just happy. I can't even I can't muster up the words to tell you how I feel, because I have been 500 pounds and I have been 450 and I have been 420 all my life. This is my high school weight. This is actually, I wore 300 and some pounds in high school. So I've been 400 and some pounds all my life, from 20 to I'm 45 years old. So this is, I had confidence when I was 500 pounds. I thought I did. I had to do extra stuff. Now I just have to show up. I don't have to put on a facade, and I don't have to entertain nobody, and I don't have to be the best dancer, and I don't have to be the best of this. I can just show up. And I learned in this process that I'm more than enough. Just me. If I don't never get married, I'm more than enough. If I don't never become what the world wants me to become for them, I'm more than enough for me. And that's what this process has taught me.
Yes.
That is fantastic. All of your family is joining us in the virtual building tonight. We've got, oh gosh, there's so many people.
They coming through, boy. They coming through.
Yeah, Miss Duffy is here. She says, hey, sis. Lillian is in the building. Romaine is in the building. She says, you are an inspiration and beautiful as ever. You always look great and pretty and sexy. Lillian says you are no longer a prisoner. You have broken free. And she is so proud of you. And the name of your company, you are the founder and CEO of Murdering Obesity. Where did you come up with that idea?
That's an awesome name.
God gave it to me sitting in my daycare, because at that time I was 447. And I knew I was so embarrassed to be in public and work out because I was a diva. My strength was what I can give you. See, when you're vulnerable, your vulnerable moments is not what we think we're strong at, but that is when you're strong. But we think being vulnerable is weakness, showing a sign of weakness. And I can't be out there working out, my back hurting because I couldn't stand for 5 minutes without being in pain. And my knees had arthritis in it, and I had all these illnesses, aches and pains for the obesity brought on. Nothing that I was born with, just something that obesity brought on. And I'm like, no, I can put makeup on and put my clothes on. I could be a diva, and this is my strength because my pride is so big. So I knew I had to kill me, murder the thing that I love the most. I had to be willing to be ugly, willing to be weak and show realness. So I say I have to murder this obesity because I was fat. And I use obesity because people frown at the word fat. I don't. Because that was my life. That's who I was. I had fat on my body. Fat made me sick. But I use the word obesity because, that's a sugar-coated word. People can accept that better than saying fat. So that's how the name came up. I had to kill my flesh. I had to kill everything that I had built up. I had to kill it because it built up on fake pretenses. It was built up. It was fake. It was fake. It was a facade. It got me through the door, but it didn't keep me in the building.
Oh. So the day you realized that you wanted to do something, because you started Murdering Obesity, the organization, years before you actually got serious about your weight loss.
Well, the thing about it is we have our own GPS, and then you have God showing you direction. And I had my own GPS. God was trying to show me, but I had it. God, I got this. Okay, now I'm not embarrassed no more. I get on live TV. I let the coach video me. I don't need you no more, God. And I put my own GPS on. So 2014, I lost 150 pounds working out with a coach by the name of Shamu in Orlando. He's like a militant man, and he killed me every day. At 472 pounds, he had me running with arthritis, knees popping out of place, and I gave my all. And he had me pushing a wall and give me different modification exercises to do. But in 2 years top, I gained it all back, and I gained more back because I never had tipped the 500, and I went over 500 after I gained it all back.
Wow.
Because I did not identify with the foundation of how I got that way.
Okay, you had to get to the root of the matter, the real heart of it.
I was addicted to food. And I didn't. Nobody want to say they're addicted to food. We control everything. I got control of this. I can control what I eat. But I couldn't control how much I ate. I couldn't control.
They call them foodies now, right?
Huh?
They call people that love food or different foods. They call them foodies.
Right.
They say you're a foodie. You just like to try all different types of food and new restaurants and stuff like that. You just love to eat.
Right. And I don't have a favorite restaurant. I'm coming from my grandmother give me soul food and wildlife food. I'm coming from never experiencing going to McDonald's as a child. So now I wasn't exposed to things of the world that people was exposed to, restaurants. No, I wouldn't have that luxury growing up. So when I became an adult, I overindulged. I found myself at McDonald's or ordering 2 types of value meal because I was excited. I was excited. I see the M on TV, but I'm at the M now. And I got bad. I got really bad. And that was my issue. And God did not show me that until 3 years ago. 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I lost 100. Well, I was this is the truth right here. When I got on the scale, my scale got to 500 pounds. Now I'm still a diva and I still have pride. I jumped off the scale. So I never documented how much I really wore because I didn't want to see those numbers. I couldn't accept that. That's not where I want to be. I'm not going to write that down. No, that's not going to be a landmark in my testimony. So I just told everybody 450. Yeah, 450. You know, 450 sound better. You know, 450 sound better.
450.
But I was bigger than 500 pounds. My scale wouldn't even read me. In January, my scale wouldn't even read me. January 2001, my scale wouldn't read me at all.
If the truth be told, yeah.
All right. And so you started there at that point, not wanting to admit even what you weighed at that time. And did you get any kind of diagnosis or anything from a doctor? Were they telling you that you were morbidly obese, and if you didn't do something about it, you were going to have a real issue later on?
And that's the funny thing about it. That's the funny thing. A doctor never told me anything like that because, first of all, I didn't go to doctor like that anyways, the truth be told. But I was healthy. I was morally obese, no high blood pressure, no diabetes, no obesity issues, but arthritis, and I couldn't stand up long because I was fat. Because I'm carrying 500 pounds, so that nobody can stand up long if you carry that type of weight. So that wasn't nothing like, oh my God, you finna die, you know. And I felt like I was gonna die in my sleep because I know my body was getting tired. I was tired. Yes, going to the restroom.
You had put a lot of stress
yes.
On all of your organs. So of course,
my God, just walking to the restroom was a job. Me getting up and my joints have to, you know, move. That was a job. Constant
that was
pain.
Exercise right there.
Yeah.
To get up and go to the bathroom and come back. Right?
And the funny thing about it, Miss Peggy, was I worked out. I worked out every day and I was still in constant pain. My coach would let me sit down. I'll stand up for 5 minutes, sit down. Stand up for 3 minutes. That was my workouts. I could never, and it get depressing when you keep saying you can't. Because I was in a prison. See, April was inside the body. The healthy April was in prison. She want to do these things. That's why she paying a coach every month. That's why she doing keto, not eating cookies, not eating carbs. Every Thanksgiving, I'm on keto, low carb. I can't even enjoy my grandma homemade dressing because I desired to be healthy, never knowing I was addicted to food. So just kept on going around in circles.
And when did you decide it was an addiction to food? Was it an addiction to food, or was it that you didn't have the natural mechanism that lets you know when you were full and so you can stop eating?
You know what? It's a lot of things. I mean, I only can testify for me. A good TV show, I want to eat. If I look at a marathon, Chicago, what is it? PD, Chicago Fire. If I look at Law and Order, and it's a marathon, I'm eating.
You had to go get your snacks, get everything.
And it, not even a snack. Those are meals I'm eating. No, now snacks probably would have been okay. A couple popcorn. No, there's meals. Like I want to eat me a whole meal while I'm looking at enjoying TV. Like that gets it was a feeling of emotion. It's a feeling you get satisfied. It's like a satisfaction. You get satisfied. It's hard to really explain. That's
I was going to ask you if you were an emotional eater.
Right. That's why
when you got upset, when you got happy.
Right. I eat
anytime your emotions change, you will eat.
I eat it like right now. You lost your mom. I'll get depressed and I'll go eat because you lost your mom. Don't even know your mom. But it's just the reason I can eat because you just made me depressed. You understand me? It gets
happy. Whether you're happy or sad, whatever it is, it was always an occasion to eat.
Before sex, after sex, anything that riles my emotion, I want. Food was right there. Food is always right there. Food is just like, it's nothing different than crack or cigarettes or beer. Only thing about it, we need food to live. I mean, you don't have to smoke crack, but I need to eat to live. So food, I have to look at food. You don't have to look at drugs. You don't have to look at cigarettes. I have to look at food. So now I have to build a relationship with food where I'm not abusing it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you talked about before sex, after sex, everything, so men and your love life, what what was it like being that size, and who approached you and how did they, and how did that work? Did you find that men found you attractive in spite of your weight?
Now, Ms. B, if I can just be clearly honest with you.
Please, listen, this is real as women. This is raw talk.
It's two parts. Actually, it's 3 parts, but I'm just talking in 2 parts. I never had a problem with getting a man. Getting a man is easy. It's a piece of cake because I learned that sex is nothing you buy. Sex is something you're born with. I had the that a man liked. I had it. No mother, I was 500 pounds. Because one thing about me, my stomach touching my knees, but you're not going to see my stomach when I'm dressed up. I'm gonna present myself, and I'm gonna show my cleavage. I'm gonna show sexy parts. I don't have no big butt, but I know how to find an A-line dress to make my waist look small. I know how to girdle up, and I know how to present myself. So the way I present myself, I'm gonna get it back to me. It's gonna come back. So I never had a problem with getting a man, and that's on one side of it. The other side was when you are performing, when you are not being true to yourself, you settle. Now that's the thing about it. I settle. I use sex. If I couldn't eat or shop, I need to have sex. I was addicted to shopping, food, and sex. Now that was my addiction. I mean, if I can just buy a pair of shoes if I can just buy some clothes, I have stuff in my closet with price tags. I buy a size 14 just to buy it because it makes me feel good inside.
Even though you couldn't wear it.
Because it does. Sex, food, and shopping make me feel the same exact way. Wow. Exact same way. And I don't know if that sounds crazy.
Endorphins get released for you every time, no matter what it is.
Right. And if I could do all 3 in one day, that is like heaven.
If you can meet a man that'll take you out to eat and shop and then take you home and have sex, it's like you hit the Powerball.
And that's the thing about it. I can't speak for many big girls. I'm gonna speak for me. Like I say, I settled. I didn't know my worth. Mm-hmm. So I slept with a lot of men. I had good sex, good sex life, good freak. Love it.
Yes.
But I accepted things. I gave them a part of me that they didn't deserve. Because I thought that I was doing something because I can go on the block and get the I like the thugs back then. I can get the thugs with the goals, and I can get the thugs with the dreads. And many people, I mess with married men too.
With the most money.
Yeah, well, I didn't look for money. That's the thing about it. That wasn't what I wanted. So you got to think about it, Miss B. I'm coming into a society where they say fat is ugly. I'm coming into a society where they have programmed the men to believe that fat was ugly, and you should be embarrassed. And if you're gonna sleep, you sleep with her at night where nobody can see. You don't never say you got a fat girlfriend. That's disgusting. So I'm coming in that type of society. So last thing I'm for the ask you take me out to eat. I just want you to don't be embarrassed of me.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had that opportunity. I didn't know that I could tell a man to take me on a date. I didn't know I deserved that. I was just happy he said I'm his girlfriend. I was going with that. So I was settling, didn't know I was settling, thought because I was so busy trying to beat society. Because society has really, really messed the world up, showing them what beauty supposed to look like. And
not our version of beauty all the time.
That's right.
Society's version of beauty is not our definition by design. None
And it changed daily. And who cares what somebody say you supposed to look like? You become who you are and you stand firm in that. But as me, 25 years old, 35 years old, first of all, I didn't even know myself. First of all, come on now. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, oh, I had it all together. You know, well, no, I didn't. I had low self-esteem, no confidence, but I had an off about me. I just had it. I don't know where I get it from.
It's that it factor. It's something
like,
that you
got.
It's just like a person who can sing or perform or whatever that's right up the stage. It's an it factor that you either have or you don't.
Exactly right.
Check out what Lala says. Right. Lala is in the building. Hey, Lala. She says, April, your faith in God overcame your fear and knowing that you needed to discipline your mind, body, and soul. Your perseverance and determination allowed you to be committed to a healthy lifestyle that was detrimental to your goal of maintaining a healthy life. So she said that she is very, very proud of you. All of your fans are in the building. These are ladies that are part of the Murdering Obesity workout group, I take it.
Yeah, they
work out with you. They support you. They're on the journey with you.
Yes. It's they not really. A lot of them don't have to work out with me. It's a community. It's a movement. A lot of mostly people that follow me don't even live in Florida. They live in different countries, different states. It's a movement. It's just a movement that we all touch and agree on.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing. So now, you know, you found out, you knew that there was no issue with getting a man. Did you ever have a man tell you that you needed to lose weight? Did they ever say those kind of things to you?
No.
Or they were too busy.
See, that's the thing. I never.
Think they were too scared.
See, I never.
I think they knew she had a good right knockout. They didn't want to go there with her.
No, I was really it just I never had that issue because, like I said again, I never been rejected. Like if like growing, in my 20s and 30s, like I said again, if I wanted you, I got you. And I knew what to do to keep you because I let old school people teach me. So I went in knowing already with wisdom and what to do and how to do it. So you might have came in thinking I'm finna hit her and finna have sex with her and I'm gonna move on. And you just get stuck. And now you understand me? So I never had that issue. So now you got this thug with all these golden dreads. Go with a fat girl, you know, and I always say I'm a trendsetter. You know, you got to think about it. I had a pink car. I had a pink car with Miss Piggy on it with 24-inch rims, pink insides, pink carpet. And I rode in everybody's hood. So everybody want the fat girl with the pink car. But I had low self-esteem. I didn't love myself. They thought I did.
They didn't know. And you didn't know at the time. April, by the way, for those of you who are asking, is in Orlando. We want to thank all of our family for being in the virtual building with us tonight. And we ask that you please, if you're on YouTube, please go on and subscribe and like. We want to get our likes up and subscriptions as well. So we thank you for joining girlfriend Peggy and me, Miss B, on Raw Talk. We absolutely love April. This is her second time on the show. And we just wanted to start out the beginning of the year getting an update on her progress, because when we met her, it was shortly after she had done something very drastic that she had considered for a long time. So you want to tell everybody what that was, April?
Yes, I had weight loss surgery. I had the sleeve surgery, and that had been the best thing in my whole entire life. I did for myself. The gift that God gave me, the opportunity, the people to love me, to pay for it for me, to send me all the way over to Mexico. And I came in yes. And without a passport, God opened so many doors for me. And I just stood on faith and I stood on what I believed, and he opened doors, and it's been, I wasn't I didn't want to have weight loss surgery. I really want to do it the natural way because I turned my GPS on. But once I turned it off and I followed God directions for my life, he sent me help. And he told me to use all my old experiences to this in this shift in this season. Because now you got the whole package. He just gave me a tool to use and I'm using it.
Yes, you are. So tell us what you do, what Murdering Obesity is about, and you know what you're doing now since the surgery.
Well, I had my surgery July 12th. I was back at Pound Killer. My coach Lou he's over Pound Killers. It's like all these killers and murders, right? We're some aggressive folks, right?
Y'all are serious about that thing.
Yes.
That's right.
I was back at boot camp on Saturday. I did not stay a day out of boot camp. And my coach, I mean, I do pretty much everything. No excuses. You have to do push-ups. I do weights. Right now I'm lifting 200 pounds, deadlift. I want to be the strongest woman in the world. My goal, for real.
Yeah, mentally, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just spent $300 on some weights. They like in my daycare, and I go lift like 200. I try to lift 265, and I kind of like pop my muscle in the back of my thigh. But that's just my goal. I just have big goals because I know I can do it, and my strength has always took me so far. And I'm really strong to be a woman. And why not go all the way with it? You're never too old for nothing. As long as God give you life, you always go to the next level.
That's right. So how much weight have you lost?
If you count the 500 pounds, I'm not going to count the 500 pounds because that's before my pre-op. I was 450. I was 450 when I started my pre-op. And now I got on the scale today to let y'all guys know I am 334.
Yay!
6 months.
And 6 months.
That's
from
awesome.
450 down to 334.
Yeah. So no more pain.
And what is your goal weight?
I want to be 250 because I like my fluffiness. I like being fluffy now. I don't want to be, bones and skinny and stuff. Because like I said, I didn't have no medical issues. So I don't have diabetes. So I need to lose enough weight. And I don't have no issues like that. And I don't have no more pain. No more knee pain. No more back pain. Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I walked out of prison. When my goal was I got to take this backdrop back because I'm on probation now. I'm not in prison anymore. But I'm still on probation. I'm still got to check in now. I'm not all the way free yet. So my new goal is to be 250. And I get off probation when I get to be 250.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that'll look good on me. 250 should be good.
Oh yeah, 250 is going to look beautiful on you. Lala says, my perspective is that sexy is a state of mind. Sexy is not determined by physical appearance, etc. Your confidence, your self-love, knowing who you are, and your purpose of who God created you to be. Positive vibrations, great energy. Now that is sexy.
Yes, and I was just gonna ask her what her definition of sexy was. She hit it on the nail. She nailed it.
Yeah, Lala brought that.
Yeah,
she sure did. She did. And Daisy's out there. Daisy, stop playing around. Daisy said, "I'm hungry, but I don't even want food." I know that's right, Daisy.
Daisy can't eat. Daisy just had a weight loss surgery. Daisy can't eat it. She can't eat if you gave it to her.
Well, so what happens when you do that? How do you feel? How do you eat now? How is eating different for you now? Do you enjoy it at all?
I'm a normal person now. I don't have a body. I eat like today I had 2 eggs and a couple of slices of bacon. And I can't go in for seconds because I get full. It is no seconds. It's no seconds or no third.
So now that part of your body that wasn't working before to tell you when you're full, now that's working. And Daisy is fresh. I like Daisy. She's like a little bit on the naughty side, just a little bit, just enough to pique my interest. Daisy said, sexy is a big cucumber with ranch dressing on it. Daisy, I'm gonna whip your behind. You being nasty. It's too early. You can't be nasty, Daisy, until after 10 p.m.
Yes.
All your people are in the house. They just love you. She says she can only eat 4 ounces of food. Lillian says that she's feeling good. They just and Daisy says now she doesn't enjoy food anymore. I still want to enjoy some food, but she's at the beginning stage. So she's saying that food isn't fun anymore for her. Does it eventually get to be enjoyable after you have that type of surgery?
I mean, like my sister cooks the world's best spaghetti, and I can eat literally 3 big plates of her spaghetti. Like I don't have a taste for that. Like I don't care if she cook it or not because I can't enjoy it the way I want to eat it. Because I'm gonna get full. I'm gonna get like 4 or 5 ounces. You full.
So are you still just eating 4 or 5 ounces every time you eat?
It depends what you eat. Like if you eat something with something like little, you know what I'm saying? Like if you eat something little, you can put more of it in you. But if it's in big like a shrimp, you could probably eat like 3 or 4 shrimps. Like you're not gonna sit and eat a whole bag. Like I used to get crabs like 4 or 5 pounds. No, I can't do all that no more. No. But I'm glad I can. I'm glad I can't. I'm glad. I had my listen. I done ate enough food to save me a lifetime. Okay, I am happy. I'm happy that I can't only eat 5 and 6 ounces. I'm happy. I don't regret it at all. I don't regret
live
it
and
at
not
all.
living to eat now.
Right. You eating to
So
live.
Do you do that several times a day? Or
well, like today, no, today I had 2 shakes today, and I had a 2 eggs and 2 big bacon. That's all I ate all day.
And you're satisfied. Daisy said that she has had 2 weight loss surgeries. Once she had a sleeve, and now I guess she's had the bypass.
Yeah, because she got pregnant. She had the sleeve, and she did really good with the sleeve, and got happy.
And she got happy with her
sex. Yeah.
Self.
And got pregnant.
Wow.
And now she had the bypass. Lillian just had the sleeve in December too.
Okay. All
yes,
right.
she doing an awesome job. Lillian is. Yeah. So a lot of them had weight loss. The thing about it is, everybody's not gonna tell you they had weight loss surgery. See, the thing about it is you might go out with your girlfriends and you be like, wow, she don't eat a lot of food, and you feel like you being greedy. But you don't know that she went to Mexico, or you don't know that she went to Celebration in Florida. You don't know because they didn't want to tell that part of their life to you. And they don't have to. They don't have to. The reason I share because I'm transparent. I could have went to Mexico on a Monday. I came back home on Thursday. Nobody would have known. But a lot of people have had surgeries, believe it or not. A lot of y'all girlfriends have had surgery, and you think because y'all at the restaurant and they only ordering a little bit of food because they can't eat. It's not that they're watching their weight. It's not because they just can't eat. Yeah. And I figured that out. God showed me that. I'm like, that's why that girl don't eat. And I started figuring things out like, oh, okay, that's why this and that's why that. Yeah, it's the surgery. A lot of people had the surgery.
Actually, I was considering about over a year ago, I was seeing a doctor, and I was seriously considering doing a sleeve. And he kept telling me he had to lose weight. I could lose a couple of pounds this week, and I started doing my shakes and all that stuff and losing a couple of pounds here and then I started gaining the 2 or 3 them pounds back. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna fool myself. I'm not that disciplined. I like to eat food. I enjoy eating food. I want to eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it. And I knew I couldn't do a little tiny spoonful of food and the protein shake and take tablets for the rest of my life. I knew that wasn't a lifestyle I was ready to embrace. And so I never did the surgery.
Right, and I said the same thing, not about the discipline part, because I could discipline myself easy. I said I didn't want to take vitamins because I didn't take no pills. I was 45 and never took a pill, never had a prescription with my name on it,
I
never.
hate pills.
Walgreens don't know me. So I said I don't want to take no pills and I don't want no saggy skin. I had a lot of reasons, but if you have a heart attack for being obese, what happens?
Right.
And if you have a stroke and your kids got to take care of you because you thought selfishly, because what you didn't want to do, now you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't want to take pills, now you can't even wipe your own butt.
Mm-hmm.
So I started thinking about stuff like that. Like I'm 500 pounds, April. Who's going to lift me up?
Yeah.
Who's going to lift me up? Surgery was never on the table. It was never an option for me. If you look back on every year, Facebook show memory, I'm working out every year. Every year, I'm constantly working out. Surgery was never on the table. But why not? Why should I die like this? Why should, if I'm going to die, I should try everything first. Or before I quit, I should try everything first. I can't say I quit. I'm through with it. I'm tired of dieting. You haven't tried. You haven't exhausted everything yet. So I just came over here and tried this way. I mean, it working. And it works. I mean, I done tried every diet you can name. Keto, low carb, eating clean. I mean, I done tried working out 5 times a day. I was paying coaches so much money, it was almost like my rent getting paid. But I still will gain the weight. I can losing weight is nothing for me. I can lose 50 pounds. Keeping it off is my problem.
Keeping it off.
So everybody got different testimony and different stories. I had the surgery because I want to keep this weight off. I lost 100 pounds on keto right before my surgery.
Mm-hmm. Everybody who's in here has done it or has a story. Lillian says that she had diabetes, high blood pressure, sleep apnea, high cholesterol, asthma, but oh, thank God she is free now because she had the weight loss surgery and she got the food part of her life under control.
All right. Yeah.
Some things, and that's the thing about it with all those issues Lillian had, and so just think about it. She would have said, "Well, I don't want to do all this over here," but then every day you going to the doctor every 3 months. They loading your body full of pills. The pills are doing more damage than good to your body. So I rather take a vitamin. Right. I rather take a vitamin every day than take a high blood pressure pill every day. Yeah. I rather take a vitamin every day without shooting myself in the stomach with insulin. Mm-hmm. So you just got to do your own balance, your math with that thing and see which one is more important. And I'm glad I took that step because I didn't want to take that step. That's nothing that, like I said, it was on the table for me. But I thank God that God put it on the table and I acknowledged it and I took advantage over it.
How much weight did you lose before the surgery?
Okay. Like I said, I could lose 100 pounds easy. I was, like I said, I was 500 pounds in January. In June, I was 450. I lost 50 pounds between January and June. So I lost 50 pounds easily. I can get discipline. That's the thing about me. I put in the work. I can't keep it off though. I can't keep it off. Throughout the years, 2020, I did a 100-day challenge, keto. I lost 120 pounds. That's the picture you see with the nightgown, the red nightgown on. That was in 2020. I went down from almost 500 pounds. I went to 405. Gained it all back.
Jane says some of her girlfriends got tummy tucks when they were in their early 40s, and now she regrets not doing it because she hates her stomach. But you could change that with diet and exercise. You can do it naturally. It takes longer. But it can happen because you're working on changing your body every day. How many times a day now do you work out, April?
2 to 3 times a day. It depends on what exercise my coach had me do. If he burned me out that morning, sometimes I just do a walk. Right now I got a 30-day walk where I work out with him and then I go walk it on my own or put a YouTube video on. Leslie, she'll walk a mile. You know, I went from couldn't even walk to the restroom without being in pain. Now I'm walking miles. So, you know, every day you got to take one step. You know, every day you just gonna have to become something different. You just can't stay the same and stay still, and you just gotta fight for your life. If you want to live a healthy life, I mean, I could have been a big girl and I could have been a happy big girl at 450. I mean, like I said again, I knew how to bring me to the table. I knew how to come in the room and get all the attention, but I was miserable. I could not walk far. People invite me to their house. What type of chair you got at your house? Do you got the garden chairs? Do you got folding chairs? You go to a wedding, they got them little bitty, cute little chairs, and you got to use all your muscles. Come on, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to discuss that. See what I'm saying?
No.
See, we want to say how.
But it's a concern. It's a concern, and I don't even weigh that, and I have that concern. A lot of times I don't sit down in places because, you know, the chair is flimsy. There's nothing for me to hold on to push myself up. I don't sit down on anything low. If my butt is lower than my knees, I know getting up out that chair is not going to be pretty. So I'm going to stand up, you know, or I'm going to find something else harder, higher, or whatever to sit on. It is it's a real concern. And I want the handicap bathroom dog on it because I don't want to have to squat down like I'm in kindergarten to sit on no little tiny toilet that's 2 inches up off the floor. You know, an issue.
Right. And I handicap everything. Handicap bathroom, handicap car sticker, even though it's not mine, but I needed it. And the thing about it, what really hurts me the most, and I've been obese all my life, what really hurts me the most, and I try to tell any plus size woman is, and I don't want to never say you're not sexy, you're not beautiful. No, you are. But the more you love yourself, the more you want a better version of yourself. There is a better version. Even if you get education, people don't stop at an LPN, they go to be an RN. Some don't stop at they keep on hiring their education. So why not hire how you feel about yourself? Why not find the best version of you? You know, we settle with what we're comfortable with because nobody wants to be uncomfortable.
And that's a key thing that you just said. The idea of being uncomfortable, the idea of having to decide in advance what you're going to eat and how you're going to eat.
That's right.
And it takes discipline, but you know, it's uncomfortable when your body is fighting back against you because it has been on autopilot, you know, with your subconscious running that program of letting you eat whatever you want to eat all the time, you know, and always thinking of another reason why you should do it, and you'll start your diet on Monday, and Monday never comes. You know, but it's uncomfortable. It is as uncomfortable as somebody coming off of drugs or alcohol, because your body is going to say, "Hey, what the hell is this? This one egg? What you mean we ain't eating no spaghetti?"
That's right.
Bitches, you out of your mind? You know, I love that spaghetti. You know, your body start talking to you all mean and everything. It'd be nasty. You better eat this food. I want to feel good, and you have to be ready to take on that battle.
Well, Ms. B, the worst thing that could have happened to me, and it had to happen. This is really what pushed me now to weight loss surgery. I couldn't make it to my niece graduation because I couldn't walk it. My body couldn't walk it. So I was this big, high self-esteem diva. And I was this pretty big girl who can dress and all that. But I couldn't make it to my niece graduation because the parking was too far to where she was graduating at. Do you know how that hurts? Do you know how that hurts today? Sometimes I text her and still apologize to this day because I let food take that. I
away
let
from.
food take that.
Take
Yeah.
that experience from you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My
Because you're
niece
not
didn't.
going to an auditorium. You don't want to go to a stadium. You don't want to, the thought of walking up some stadium
I couldn't
steps.
make it.
Uh,
I couldn't even stand 3 minutes without my back. So I know I wasn't gonna be able to make it from where she parked at. Even if they put me on the front, I wouldn't be able to make it.
And that's real right there. Because even
And
5-6 years ago, I would be the same way, subconscious. Where we going? How far we parking in the parking lot to walk to the
right.
building? They have stairs. Do they have an elevator in there? Because climbing up those stairs in the theater or whatever, that's a lot of work. You know what you're physically able to do and not able to do.
A lot of my friends stopped. I had best friends that stopped talking to me because they would invite me to things and I said I couldn't go. Because I know I'm gonna be worrying myself the whole month on who all gonna be there. I'm gonna be able to sit down. I'm gonna be comfortable. Is it gonna be a long walk? I can't go to Universal Studios. I never been there. I went to Disney one time. I almost died.
True.
Tell me, I don't want to laugh, April. Don't do that.
I never went to Walmart.
Disney,
I couldn't walk in the grocery stores. I couldn't shop for myself. Today, I cracked my phone 2 months ago. And I actually walked in the Magic Mall and got my phone cracked today. And the guy said to me, without looking at my size, and say it's gonna be 30 minutes. And no chairs is there. So you have to stand for 30 minutes. I thank God I'm able to stand for 30 minutes.
Yes.
A year ago, he couldn't have told me that, or he wouldn't have had my business. I went to go get in my car because who can stand for 30 minutes at 500 pounds, at 450, and wait for what phone? No. And my mom, my godmom, will always go everywhere for me. Everywhere, the post office. I'm selling Myrna Obesity shirts. She had to go mail them off because I couldn't stand in the post office line. I wasn't able. So when I'm telling you, me being mobile is a blessing. Take the chance, take the risk. It's not selfish. Believe me, I got my life back, and it's the most happiest. I can honestly say I'm happy. I used to be naked in the mirror because I am a nudist. At 500 pounds, I was a nudist.
Yay, one time for nudity in the community.
Yes. I don't walk with
you and me and Daisy.
Any man I'm with, any boyfriend I'm with, I am a nudist. I mean, I walk around my house nude. I mean, I look in the mirror. I'm not afraid to look at my body. Now I'm not, and you can't be afraid. If you're gonna touch my body, you need to know what you need. You need to see what you're dealing with. And I do have a boyfriend of 4 years coming May, and he was with me when I was 500 pounds.
That's awesome.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, baby. I'm gonna just say this, and I don't know how you listen.
We take it the way you give it. So
listen,
give it.
I thought we was having sex last year. We weren't having sex.
This year?
We was hunching. We was hunching last year.
Now you get it in.
He's touching
experience.
Like I said, and I always been flexible. I could do splits. Right at 500 pounds, I could do a split. Like I said, I always had an umph about me. I always was a different type of big girl. But when I tell you the love making is totally different. It's totally different. Totally. Had I known that, I would have been laid on somebody's table. Kitchen table, dining room table. I would have been laid out. And he is stuck in my way at 500 pounds. Never complained, never said this and never said that. Always encouraged me. He always encouraged me, and he wasn't embarrassed about me. And he, I'm his girl, I'm his lady. When we first got together, though, he told me we're gonna be no strings attached. And I went in there with that same mentality, the young girl. And I realized that this is a man I'm dealing with. Because we have to come to ourselves and realize who you're dealing with too. This man, he's a truck driver. This man got his own home. This man got his own vehicles. You know, you ain't never had them. You better start setting some standards. And you done gave him your little toot, and he love your little toot too. So now it's time you put some stuff on the table. I told him one night he was finna lay up. He went to reach over and kiss me. I said, listen, it's no more strings attached. Either I'm gonna be your woman or you're gonna share me. He said, well, I don't want to share you. Would you be my girlfriend? And ever since then, he had made me a queen and first and everything. I mean, he loved him some April. He loves me. I mean, I walk around naked in front of him. He hit my booty like I got a real bit. But, I be like, you know what? You be fooling me because I get out in this world and be twisting. It ain't nothing back here. You be hitting my butt and stuff. But, it's love out there. And a guy got to love you where you at. He got to love you where you at and encourage you to be the best version of yourself, though.
Yes. Then not be afraid to let you improve yourself and grow and change and be who you are. Daisy says she got some last night. Daisy probably getting some right now. I have never met Daisy, but I feel like I know Daisy. Because Daisy done put a pickle up here. Daisy told me I was going to have to put her ass out the room directly.
It's almost after 10, so Daisy can come with it.
Yes. All right, Daisy, it's after 10. You can bring the smoke, Daisy. We with it now. She says she got her some last night. She gets it in, especially since she's been running, because now she can breathe and she can stay on top for a long time until he taps out.
Riding out now. She's riding
out now. Them knees all lubricated. Daisy is getting it in for everybody, sound like.
And you got to think about it when you bid. Like I said, it's some things, and you want to be, you get in the bedroom and this off limits and this off limits. You like, okay, am I really satisfying him? I'm really doing this. Is he really happy? And it's like now he's like, hey, it's all above. You can't say I can't do this. I can't. You could try everything up on the God moon, and it's some big girls that do everything up on the moon. I understand, but I had an issue with that. I wasn't. God would never make me totally comfortable by being a big girl. I don't know how that sounds, but I always have this little bit of, no, I can't do that. Yeah, like I got to pull back. Like I just got to pull back a little bit, And I'm kind of glad he got me like that, because I can always know there's always room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. And I say, I don't know. I'm just happy, and I've never been this happy before, so I'm just gonna embrace it, this roller coaster, and keep riding it.
That's right, baby. Ride it till the wheels fall off.
Yes,
it's a good thing. It's a good thing. What's the best thing that can happen? You are on, you're well on your way. And so, every few months we want you to come back on and encourage some other people and show off your progress, because we know it's not easy. And we're very proud of you. It's beautiful. And I want to just say this too, is that your man is a handsome guy. I featured him in the promo to let everybody know that you were going to be on the show. And he looks real happy. And look, everybody, all right, all of y'all can leave now and go have sex. Everybody is riding. They on top riding. They riding. They done lost some weight. They want to ride on everything.
Exactly.
We ain't got nothing but love for you, ladies. We are so happy for you. Trust and believe.
Ride out, ladies. Ride out. Yeah.
Ride out. Rhea, it's so good to have you in the building too. We got nothing but love for you. That's our sister, a raw talker. Yes, honey. And I guess, is Daisy married to Lillian's brother?
No. Daisy, no. Daisy.
Oh, okay, because Lillian keeps saying that's my brother. I don't know who she's
she mean Luther. Luther, her brother, my boyfriend.
Oh, your boyfriend
saying, like, that's my brother, like, like hood talking.
Yes. Okay, all right, we got that. That's right. Life is your gift from God, and you have given us a great gift tonight. You are a great motivator, a great inspiring person. Just a great inspiration, I should say, to all of us. And we're happy to have you. Daisy, well, she married for real. Daisy, go get that man and ride out, Daisy. We're so happy to have had you, and and it's a really good thing. So tell everybody how they can find you on social media.
Listen, y'all, I need y'all to go on. Listen, Facebook not paying nobody, but Instagram is. Go to Instagram. Learn Obesity on Instagram. That's what I do on my workout set. I post a lot on Instagram. Facebook is where my Murder Obesity family at. I'm also on TikTok now. Just trying to motivate the world to get up and take back your life. And if you want to have surgery, you have surgery. Live your life. We only have one. We don't have two. We have one, and do what you need to do to make yourself happy. Don't listen to nobody judgment. This is your life, and you got to set the tone and the pace for your race. You have to.
Yes. And congratulations to Daisy. She said she married her baby daddy yesterday.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes,
Awesome.
girl. Get
Yes,
off the
yesterday.
phone. Get off the computer.
Right.
Go handle your business. Let the honeymooning begin. Take care of your husband. But everybody is so proud of you, April, and happy to know you
Yes.
and to be a part of the movement. Daisy is the funniest thing. And everybody says you murder obesity while looking sexy. So Lala, thank you for being here too. We just
Yes.
we love all of you ladies and think that what you're doing is absolutely great. And like she said, if you feel like that's what you want to do, or that's what you need to do for yourself, then do whatever it takes to become the greatest, grandest vision of yourself possible.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. Whether it's breast surgery, tummy tuck,
Come
liposuction,
on now. Better
you want
come
to put a
on.
booty on, you want to add you some hips in there, whatever it is you want to do, go ahead and do it. Don't let nobody tell you you shouldn't do it.
No.
And like I said, I have seen them try to body shame the finest, prettiest girl on what is she on Ready to Love? And they was trying to talk about I could see the girl's butt implants. No, you couldn't. No, that's jealousy talking. That girl is just as pretty and fine as the day is long. And you gonna try to body shame this girl? The rest of us don't stand a chance. I'm like, what
Right.
the hell is going on
Well,
here?
Miss Peggy, you be going off, baby. I'm in that group with you. And you don't let them talk about nobody. You don't let them call nobody ugly. I'm in the group with you. I'm in the Ready to Love group with you. And honey, they
Okay.
call somebody ugly, baby. I mean, Miss Peggy have paragraphs, honey. She be riding them. And
Okay, all right.
Hey, she will write a Bible verse on your
yes,
ass. The next thing you know, you are in Psalms.
yes, I'm in that
Okay.
group with her, and she be, and I appreciate y'all too, ladies too, because just to encourage Black sisters and just encourage us. You know, this is what we need today. This is what we need. And like I said, they be trying to put down the girl and call her ugly. Miss Peggy be coming on, no, she ain't ugly. You just need some self-love. And she just be giving it to him. I said, oh.
I talk about the kin folks, baby. They want to know who the kin folks are. I say, y'all know who the kin folks are. Those ones always in the back that's always got something negative to say about Mel. You know, Mel from Love and Huntsville and Love and Marriage
Right.
Huntsville. And that's my girl. They talked about she couldn't sing, she couldn't do this. No, the girl is talented. She's beautiful. She got it going on. She left that no good man and she doing her thing. And they just try to drag her down and tear her down every chance you get. And I ride for her hard.
You do.
I ride for her hard. Okay.
I said, Peggy, what's going on? She said, I'm in Facebook jail. She
Oh,
done been in-
no.
Yeah, they kicked me off one for 24 hours. They kicked me out of that for 24 hours because I was, I guess, using the word, the haters out there. So I had to switch it up and go from the haters to using the kin folks.
Right.
And then they wanted to know who the kin folks was. And you know who the kin folks are.
Yeah, you be riding.
All of us got some of them in our family.
Hello.
Always got something negative to say.
Yes.
Won't lift a sister up, won't help her raise her head, straighten her crown. They won't do nothing but just want to just constantly tear you down, tear you down, tear you down. And I just can't understand it for the life of me how we get on social media and just drag each other to the bone.
What is
It really
with that?
infuriates me. It infuriates me. It really
Well, you
does.
gotta
It really
remember,
gets
it's
under my skin.
always, you gotta always remember that those are people are mandated. Believe it's haters gonna be out there, just like Jesus' disciple, one of them, look how they did him, and they walked hand in hand with Jesus, and they stabbed him in the back because he was man. He had to do that. He had to betray Jesus. So it's gonna be people out there that got hate on you. They just have to. It's just they have to. But you don't forget who you are, and you remember who
Exactly.
you are. That's what it is.
Right. And like I say, people gonna call names and they gonna call me names. I said it don't matter what you call me, just call me. You
Yeah,
can call me whatever you want to call it. What matters is what I call myself.
that's right. And what
So
you
you
answer
can call
to.
me all the names that you want to call me, but I know what I call myself.
That's right.
So
And you know who you are.
That's right. And that's all that matters.
Daisy talking about she's the hater.
she said, "Who?
She's
What
saying
happened?"
some of them dancing videos be terrible.
Yeah, they
Daisy,
do.
they do. She ain't
Yeah,
lying.
that's funny.
Daisy is crazy. Daisy is crazy. Literally.
Yeah, well, we love Daisy. We had a good time with you and with Daisy
Thank
tonight.
you.
Yes, we
It's
did. Thank you
always
so
a
much,
good thing.
beautiful,
It's
for
always a good
joining
thing.
us.
So, April, we want to thank you for being with us tonight, and for for all of the Raw Talkers being in the building, and for bringing your family. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, we're still here hanging around, but we're getting ready to shut it down tonight. So thank you, Michelle, for coming through. It's good to see you.
All right, guys.
And
See you later.
and you know what? We're going to keep all of we're going to keep each other in prayer. Somebody says we got to pray for all of them, and we'll do this just that. And we want to send up our prayers for you too, April, to keep you strong on this journey,
Yes.
because your strength
Thank you.
transfers to other people, and
Mhm.
it's a beautiful growing thing. So thank you, baby, for being with us. We
Thank
got
you so
nothing but
much for
love for you,
having me.
Diva.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Can't wait to
You
see
know,
you in that bikini in June, baby. I know it's coming,
Yes.
boo. I know it's coming.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it's coming. Speak it. Speak it.
yes.
Yeah, well, you have a good night and God bless. All right. You take care, my love.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome, and thank you too. Yes, just got nothing but love for April, and thank you. Yes, you're welcome. We are happy to be here, and
Yes.
listen, Daisy, we're gonna pray for you anyway, child. We don't care if the prayer work or not. It's all good. Good night. Good night. We appreciate you. Just before we leave, I want to give a shout out to our you still fat. Yeah. Yeah, we still fat and we like it. But I want to send some love to our friend Essex O'Brien. Want to say congratulations to him. He won the best independent short film at the film festival for his work, Black Unicorn. So be looking for Black Unicorn, written and directed and produced by Essex O'Brien, a friend of the show. And we want to let you know too that you can find, that's April right there doing her thing. And here's Essex, Black Unicorn. And so he won at the film festival, but you can see him in Orlando performing at the Garden Theater in Winter Garden. The name of the play is The Mountaintop. And right now, if you buy one ticket for opening weekend, which is this weekend, you get another ticket free when you use the code MT, which stands for Mountaintop, MT BOGO, when you check out. And the play is going to be at the theater through February 6th. So you get to see our friend Essex O'Brien in his portrayal of the legendary Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. And I think you can probably look right here and look at him and see that there's some great resemblance there to him and Dr. King. And so you can go see him perform. And of course, we want to say thank you once again to April Lyons, a CEO and founder of Murdering Obesity. And you can follow her at Murdering Obesity or April Lyons on Instagram and on Facebook. It has been just absolutely lovely being with you. Love you too, Daisy. Love everybody. And girlfriend Peggy, you look absolutely stunning. You know, we have love for you. And you know, we just send our love and condolences to you and to your family too.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so hey, we'll see you next Wednesday night, 9 p.m. on Raw Talk. Yeah.